One of our users, Jane Doe, does not have the ability to edit the unit price of products. They are also denied access to the products page. The user John Doe does have access to the products page. They can also edit the unit price field on products. Notice that when saving a product, the .NET-Nuke portal ID and user ID are assigned to the record. Let's learn how to implement this functionality. First, let's modify the products table in our database to record the portal ID and .NET-Nuke user ID of the last user to edit each product. In Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, go ahead and connect to your cloud database. Expand Databases, and expand the Northwind database. Expand Tables, right-click on Products, press Design. First, add the Portal ID column of type nvarchar. Let's add a User ID column, also of type nvarchar. Save the products table. We will need to refresh our project and add the two columns to our products model. Switch back to the app generator. Click on the project name and press refresh. Let's modify the products model. Add the two new columns. And save the model. Press Finish. Let's prevent users without the role Inventory Manager from modifying the unit price field on products. In addition, we would like to prevent those users from accessing the products page. Open the Project Designer. Double-click on the products page. Set the Roles property to Administrators and Inventory Manager. Save the page. Switch to the Controllers tab. Find the Unit Price field under Products Controller. Set the right roles to Administrators and Inventory Manager. Save the field. Finally, we'll need to add a business rule that will assign the portal ID and user ID whenever a user edits or inserts a products record. Right-click on Business Rules. Press New Business Rule. Let's create a SQL business rule. This rule will run before the commands insert or update. This rule will set the portal ID equal to the portal ID from the user profile. The user ID will be set to the user ID property in the user profile. Go ahead and save the business rule. Let's exit the Project Designer and generate the app. Finally, we'll need to redeploy the app to the cloud. Click on the project name, press Publish, select Azure. Go ahead and press Publish to push your changes to the cloud. We will need to modify our DotNetNuke Open Authentication registration to synchronize the portal ID and user ID tokens from the portal. Go ahead and log in as an administrative user. Switch to the site content page. Click on the DNN registration record. Add the 2 tokens that are required. Go ahead and save the registration. Finally, we will need to grant the use of these tokens from the DotNetNuke Authentication module configuration. Navigate to your DotNetNuke endpoint page. Sign in as an administrative user. Let's edit this page. Hover over the gear icon in the top right corner of the module and press Settings. Under the Configuration tab, enter the allowed tokens. Go ahead and update the module. Finally, let's create the Inventory Manager role in our DotNetNuke portal and add a couple of users. Hover over the wrench icon and press Roles. Create a new role. Assign the name Inventory Manager. And save the role. Hover over the wrench icon again and press Users. Let's add a user. Let's add the user John Doe. Let's add another user, Jane Doe. And save the user. Finally, click on the roles icon next to John Doe. Add the role Inventory Manager. Now that we have configured our test case, let's go ahead and try logging in as the 2 users. First, let's log out of the superuser account. Let's also sign out of the app. Let's log in as Jane Doe. Switch to the suppliers page. Let's find the supplier Code on Time. Let's edit one of the products. Notice that we cannot edit the unit price. Let's open the app in another tab. Notice that the products page is not visible in the sitemap. Let's sign out of the Jane Doe account. And sign in as John Doe. We can now view the products page. Let's find our products. Notice that this user now has permission to edit the unit price field. Go ahead and save the product. You will notice that the portal ID and user ID fields have been populated based on the currently logged in user information. This information is cached in the site content table. Let's log in as the administrative account. Switch to the site content page. Notice the existence of the file johndoe.json stored under the path sysusers. It contains a list of tokens and their values. While we're here, let's go ahead and enable the auto login functionality. Click on the DNN Open Authentication record. Enable the checkbox next to Force users to log in with this provider, and save. Let's see what happens when a new user attempts to access the site. We can emulate this by using incognito or in private mode of the browser. Notice that we are automatically redirected to the .NET Nuke portal to log in. We are not able to sign in using any built-in accounts. Sometimes we do need to access the website using a built-in account for maintenance reasons. We can access the app by appending a URL parameter. Set the _auto login URL parameter to false. This will bypass the auto login functionality, allowing you to access the app using a built-in user account.